Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be solving this very important and very famous backtracking problem, the n queens. So what is the problem statement? So the problem statement says the n queens puzzle is the problem of placing n queens on an n cross n chessboard such that no two queens attack each other. Okay, given an integer n, return all distinct solution to the n queens puzzle. You may return the answer in any order. So now, what does this say basically? So basically, it says, for example, you can see right that here we have a 4 cross 4 grid, n being 4. Now, what is our goal is that we need to place 4 queens here. Now, so let's just assume, okay, one more thing. So if you guys have not played chess, some of you would have played chess, right? तो जिन लोगों को नहीं पता, the people who do not know how does a queen move on a chessboard, first let me tell you how does a queen move on a chessboard. So let's say, for example, the queen is here. So the possible moves for that queen is to move in the horizontal direction, the vertical direction, the diagonal direction. Okay, so I'll just mark all the positions which the queen can move in. तो अगर हम ये एग्जाम्पल देख रहे हैं, क्वीन यहाँ पे है, ठीक है, तो so all these positions are forbidden positions for other queens. Do you know why? Because these are the positions on which this queen can move. Okay, so now what our goal is, so basically we have n is equal to 4, right? So in this scenario we have a 4 cross 4 grid and we need to place 4 queens in this grid. All right, so let's see how we can come up to a solution here. And basically we need to return the number of solutions that we can get out of this. Okay, so yeah, let's get to it. So for example, we get here and we place a queen here. Okay, we placed a queen here. So now it's obvious, right? Because the queen can either be moving in this direction, or in this direction. Okay, so obviously it means that every row and every column will have only one queen, right? Now if we move column wise, okay, so we'll move here, right? So now we'll check, can we place the queen here? We cannot, right? Why? Because it will be attacked by this queen. Can we place it here? No, it will be attacked again by this queen. Can we place it here? Yes, we can. Let's place it. Okay. We place this queen here. Now let's move to the another column. We have already placed two queens. We need to place two more queens in this scenario. Okay. Can we place the queen here? No, it will be attacked by this queen. Can we place the queen here? No, it will be attacked by this queen. Can we place it here? No again. And can we place it here? No again. So what does this signify? This basically implies that this arrangement of queen will not yield us the solution. So now what do we need to do? We need to backtrack. Okay. So we need to backtrack in such a way that we get to a solution now. ये तो जो हमारा अरेंजमेंट था इसने हमें आंसर नहीं दिया, राइट? बिकॉज हमें 4 क्वींस प्लेस करने थे, हम 3 ही नहीं कर पाए, राइट? तो व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू डू? We are going to go back to this position. We already checked this is unsafe, this is unsafe, this is unsafe. Now we know, right, that this space is also unsafe. What are we going to do? We are going to place the queen, the second queen, in this position. Because if we place it here, can this queen be attacked by this queen? No, it cannot, right? It's a safe position, right? Cool. So we move to the third column again and we say, okay, now let's try to place the third queen now. Can we place it here? No. Can we place it here? Yes. You can see, right? Now if we place the queen here, it can neither be attacked by this queen or this queen. Cool. Now let's move to the fourth column. Can we place it here? The fourth queen? No, it will be attacked by this or this. Can we place it here? No, it will be attacked by this. Can we place it here? No. And can we place it here? No. What does this tell us? That we need to backtrack, right? So We are like, okay, fine. This was marked unsafe. This is now marked unsafe. Can we place it here? No. Why? Because it will be in danger from this queen. Can we place it here? No, it will be in danger from this queen. Now it is said कि chalo, all the columns, the third column has reached the end, the second column has reached its end, and still we are not able to yield the answer. What does this mean? This means that we need to backtrack again. So we backtrack. Okay. Now we say, okay, keeping the first queen here is not yielding us the answer. Let's move the queen. Okay. We move the queen and we try putting it here. Alright. We moved it here. Cool. Now again, just like the normal thing, we check it again. यहाँ पे हमने check किया first, I mean, 0th, first, second, third, first column पे. Is this position valid? No. It will be attacked by this queen. Is this position valid? No. This will be attacked by this queen. Is this valid? No. Is this valid? Yes. So we place the queen. Okay. Now we move to another column. Can it be placed here? Yes. Why? Again, same thing. It's safe. If we have already placed the three queens, can we not move to the fourth column? Yes, we can. So let's try and move to another column. The last column basically. So can we place the queen here? No. Can we place it here? No. Can we place this queen here? Yes. Now what do we observe? We observe that now once we place the queen and once our column goes out of bound, our column reaches n. We can say that we have successfully placed n queens in an n cross n grid. What does this tell us? This tells us that our solution has been formed. This is this is one solution that can be there, and similarly there's a very similar solution to this where we can have another queen, and I think you guys can do that on your own and try another sequencing where you can place all four queens in this 4 cross 4 grid. All right. So yeah, let's get to the coding part of it and we'll understand how it's done. But one more thing. So if we check here, so basically in the answer, what's required is the arrangement. So these are basically the arrangement of all the queens that are there in the grid. So this is what we need to formulate. The number of ways we can formulate this, we need to find that. All right. So guys, let's get right into it and write the code for it. So let's just say we need to populate this board. Okay. Initially everything else blank. Now let's just say we are going column by column. Okay. So if at any position my column is equal to n, what does this mean? This means that all of my columns have been filled, right? This means कि I have gotten the full result. Okay, with my n queens placed on the n cross n board, right? So I'm going to populate the result list. Now it is in the form of a string, so we need to do this. And we need to return. Now basically we need to do it for all the rows as well, right? So obviously we need to go row by row if we are going. Chalo theek hai, first we are going column by column. So we need to take into consideration all these cells, right? So for that, what we'll do, for row and range and now to place a queen we need to check, right, अगर वहाँ पे place करना is successful or not. So basically if placing it is yielding us a better result or not, basically by that I mean कि अगर मैं यहाँ पे queen place करती हूँ तो उससे मुझे कोई conflict तो नहीं हो रहा, तभी तो मैं place करूँगी. Okay, so let's just say we have one more function is save that checks कि वहाँ पे safe है कि नहीं है उस position पे queen place करना. If it is true, then we can go ahead and place the queen there, right? Row call equals to, and then we need to place another queen, right? So we need to recur this. We need to recur for another column. Load. Otherwise, if it is not yielding us the result, what are we going to do? Once this returns, this function returns, this comes here, it needs to backtrack, right? So for backtracking, we need to do this. Okay, now let's get into the isSave function. We'll check what is this isSave function doing. So isSave row column board. Okay, so basically for checking all the columns that are there uh, before the current column, we need to check, right, that there is no constraint. So for example, if my from queen is here, so I need to check that whether at this position the queen is there or not, right? So for that we need to do this. uh, Sorry, in range call, which we need to decrement. What do we need to do? If I get this as queen, so if at this I get a queen, this means there's a conflict, right? So I need to return false. Now we need to check in the upper left direction and the downward left direction, because these won't be filled obviously, right? If we are going column by column, these won't be filled. So for going in the upper left diagonal direction, what are we going to do? Let's do this. Row column. Oh, sorry. So what we need to do, while r greater than or equals to 0, because we are decrementing it, right? तो अगर मुझे ऊपर का diagonal चाहिए, ठीक है, if my queen is here, so I need to decrement one row and one column, need to decrement one row and one column, right? This is how we are going, right? So we need to check if this doesn't get out of bounds. So for that we need to give this check, while r greater than equals to 0 and c greater than equals to 0, then only check it. If code of rc equals queen, return false, otherwise decrement. Alright, and same thing for the downward left diagonal. Left diagonal. But in this scenario, if we need to go down, right, we are going, we are incrementing the row, right? So we need to give, okay, if r is less than n and c is greater than 0, and if board is equal to rc equals to q, then return false. Otherwise we increment the row and decrement the column. If all of this is not true, so what are we going to do? We are going to return true only, no? So if no conflict is there, either here or here or here, what are we going to do? We are going to return true. So that's what we did. We returned true. Now just we need to run. We just need to run it. So solve of 0 and what is the name? Current board, and at the end return result. Okay, it's accepted. Let's try to submit it. And accepted. There you go, guys. So this is how we can do the n queens problem. So we'll meet in the next video, and that will be a recursion question as well, a backtracking question as well. So yeah, all the best.